Cameron Young leads 2025 Wyndham Championship with historic 5-stroke advantage. Get ready for an exciting finish at the 2025 Wyndham Championship. The leaderboard is set, and it's a thrilling race to the top. Cameron Young is in prime position to claim his first ever PGA Tour victory. But can he hold on to his commanding lead? With a 5-stroke advantage over his nearest rival, Nico Echavarria, Young has the chance to etch his name in PGA Tour history. If he succeeds, he'll become the 1,000th unique winner on the tour. An incredible achievement. But here's where it gets controversial. Young has had a remarkable run so far, with a near-flawless performance. He's racked up an impressive 22 birdies and only 2 bogeys in his 54 holes. But can he maintain this level of play in the final round? Young's journey to this point has been a long and winding road. He's finished as a runner-up 7 times across his 4 seasons on the PGA Tour, the most for a player without a win since 1983. With 22 top 10 finishes to his name, it's clear he has the talent. But will this be the moment he finally breaks through? And this is the part most people miss. Young's putting has been on fire. He's gained a significant advantage on the greens, converting crucial par saves and long putts. It's a weapon he's never had in his previous attempts at victory. Can he keep this momentum going and seal the deal? While Young is in the driver's seat, Echavarria isn't going down without a fight. The 2-time PGA Tour winner has jumped through a crowded pack with a stellar 64 in the 3rd round. He's projected to move up the FedEx Cup standings if he maintains his position, and a win would push him even higher. With only the top 70 players advancing to the FedEx Cup Playoffs, every stroke counts. The tournament scoring record at Sedgefield Country Club is within Young's reach. He only needs a fraction of his current performance to surpass the current record of 22 under. It's an exciting prospect, and one that could further cement his legacy. Other contenders, like Mac Meisner, Aaron Rai, and Chris Kirk, are also in the mix, but they'll need to make up some ground to challenge Young's lead. Echavarria, in particular, has shown he can sniff out contention and stick around. He's had 2 top 10 finishes this year, including a playoff loss, so he knows what it takes to be in the mix. The final round of the regular season isn't just about crowning a winner. Playoff positioning is crucial, and players like Gary Woodland and Davis Thompson are fighting to secure their spots. For those on the bubble, like Cam Davis and Joel Dahman, a strong final round could mean the difference between making the postseason and missing out. So, will Cameron Young finally break through and claim his maiden victory? Or will Echavarria and the other contenders mount a comeback? The 2025 Wyndham Championship is shaping up to be a thrilling conclusion to the regular season. Who do you think will take home the trophy? Let's discuss in the comments and share our predictions. Cameron Young leads Wyndham Championship by 5 shots. PGA Tour Golf. Cameron Young refuses to let victories slip away again, and this time, he might finally have the tournament in the bag. Greensboro, North Carolina. Cameron Young delivered a masterclass in Saturday's 2nd round of the Wyndham Championship, carding a bogey-free 65 to extend his lead to 5 shots heading into the final day. The performance puts him in prime position to claim his first ever PGA Tour victory. A milestone that's been long overdue for one of golf's most consistent performers. Young's round was highlighted by a sizzling stretch of 4 straight birdies on the front 9, including a stunning 30-foot putt on the 4th hole and a 2-putt conversion from 20 feet on the par 5 5th. That hot streak gave him an 8-shot cushion before he settled into a rhythm of steady pars to close out the day. Just played some really nice golf there for about an hour, Young said after his round. Had some opportunities on the back 9 too, just didn't make as many putts. But kinda cruised along with hitting some average shots through the middle of the round, and nice to finish up the way I did. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite his dominance, Young has yet to win a PGA Tour event, despite finishing second 7 times since turning pro in 2021. That includes a runner-up finish at the 2022 Open Championship at St. Andrews, one of golf's most prestigious tournaments. Many fans and analysts consider him the best player without a win, and Saturday's performance only adds fuel to that debate. Nico Echavarria of Colombia made a late charge, closing with 4 birdies in 5 holes to post a 64 and cut Young's lead to 4 shots at one point. But Young responded with back-to-back birdies on the 15th and 17th holes, including a beautiful lag putt on the par 5 15th to restore his 5-shot advantage. "I'm just going to worry about what I'm doing," Echavarria said. "As I said, try to hit the best shots I can and try to hold the putts, and we'll add it up after 18. Young now sits at 20 under par 190 through 54 holes. If he can shoot a 67 or better in Sunday's final round, he'll set a new tournament scoring record. But more importantly, a win would mark his first PGA Tour title and could be a major step toward earning a spot on the U.S. Ryder Cup team, which will compete at Bethpage Black in New York. That course holds special significance for Young. He's not only from New York, he won the New York State Open as an amateur in 2017, setting a course record with a 64 at Bethpage Black. He even circled this Ryder Cup cycle as a major goal when the PGA of America announced Bethpage as the venue. "I've been chasing this my whole career," Young said, "trying to picture myself on that team. That's been a goal this whole year. I'm just trying to take all the small stuff day to day as it comes." Currently ranked number 9 in the Ryder Cup standings from 2023, Young was left off the team despite his strong play. A win at Wyndham could vault him into the conversation again, even if it only moves him to around number 15 in the point standings. And this is the part most people miss. While Young is chasing history, others are fighting for their season. The Wyndham Championship is the final regular season event, and the top 70 players in the FedEx Cup standings advance to the lucrative playoffs starting next week in Memphis. Among those on the bubble is Chris Kirk, number 73, who shot a tidy 67 and sits in the hunt. Defending champion Aaron Rai, 69, and Mac Meisner, 70, are also in the mix, tied for third. Gary Woodland, who's making a remarkable comeback after brain surgery nearly 2 years ago, is at number 75 and tied for 9th, right on the edge of making the cut for the playoffs. One of Saturday's biggest surprises came from Matty Schmid, who was 2 shots over the cut line when he teed off Saturday morning. But he caught fire on his final 6 holes, carding a 65 in the morning and a 68 in the afternoon, to finish in a tie for 13th, moving himself into playoff contention. Even the Danish twins, Nikolai and Rasmus Højgaard, still have a mathematical chance, despite starting the day at 3 over through 36 holes. A dramatic shift in the cut line, dropping from 4 under to 3 under, kept them alive. Rasmus shot a wild 41 on the back 9, but followed it with a 29 on the front. Nikolai went the other way, carding a 38 on the front and a 31 on the back. Both need a strong final round to have any realistic shot. So here's a thought-provoking question. Is Cameron Young's lack of a win really holding him back? Or is it simply a matter of timing and pressure in the final round? And should his resume, including a second-place finish at the Open, already guarantee him a Ryder Cup spot, even without a PGA Tour victory? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Young has what it takes to finally break through? Or is he destined to remain golf's most famous nearly man? Wyndham Championship Round 2 suspended. Thunderstorms impact PGA Tour. Thunderbolts strike again. Round 2 of the Wyndham Championship came to an abrupt halt as severe thunderstorms swept over Greensboro, North Carolina, on Friday afternoon. And the interruption has everyone talking. But here's where it gets controversial. With schedules already tight at the end of the PGA Tour regular season, can weather really be allowed to throw everything off balance? Play at Sedgefield Country Club was suspended at 4:33 p.m. After lightning and heavy rain made the course unplayable. Organizers announced that the second round will pick up again bright and early Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, with players returning to the course exactly where they left off. Then, between about 10:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m., round 3 is slated to begin, featuring threesomes teeing off alternately from holes 1 and 10. This staggered start is designed to keep the tournament on track, but some argue it unfairly benefits those who finished early or late in round 2. At suspension time, rising star Cameron Young held a solo lead at 14 under par, just one stroke ahead of 2024 Wyndham champion Aaron Rai. Morning competitors Mac Meissner and Sungjae Im wrapped up their second rounds at 12 under, proving that an early tee time can be a mixed blessing when weather looms. Remember, the Wyndham Championship is more than just another stop on the PGA Tour. It's the final event of the regular season. Only the top 70 players in the FedEx Cup standings will move on to the FedEx St. Jude, the first of 3 FedEx Cup playoff tournaments. Every stroke counts, and a weather delay can have ripple effects on energy levels, course conditions, and even TV coverage. And this is the part most people miss. How many players struggle mentally when their momentum is interrupted? Could the PGA Tour schedule more cushion for bad weather? Or is adapting on the fly simply part of the game's challenge? Do you think the current plan favors certain competitors while penalizing others? Share your thoughts. Do you agree with the course of action so far? Or do you see a better way to keep the competition fair?